Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of SoftShades. The year has been great. It started off with a lot of energy. We've seen all the comments, we've seen what you guys have done, just sharing and, all the likes and everything, how all the engagements have been amazing. I want to say a big thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. We can't say thank you enough. I feel like every episode
We just keep saying thank you, yeah.
but we can't start it. Say thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Really want to say a big thank you because it's been, your energy has been right,
The energy has been given, and I'm so glad because even though this is the second episode of
this year,
this year, I feel like it's giving some positivity.
Positive
And
vibes.
we've not gotten any negative vibes, and I really do love that. So please continue, guys. We are loving it.
We love every bit of it. It's like, can we just keep going and going and going?
And what I love most is the fact that from time to time we tend to get like insight and comments about what we should talk about, and that's what I love the most.
Please don't start dropping topics. Like, just
Anything
go on,
like us to talk
just
about.
go in the comment section. Just drop topics on what you would like us to talk about. Our own perspective. Let's just bounce off each other, right? Like, roll my back, I roll your back.
We talk to you, you talk to us, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Today
today, what are we going to be talking about?
we are going to be talking about the life in UK.
Yep, life in the UK.
Precisely, mostly about the people that like to talk about their lives in the UK when they just relocate.
Yeah, it's a bit cringe. Like, if you're Nigerian, you know that when you see people on the internet, right, already just setting a camera or ring light or something, just talking about life in the UK, it's like, can you shut up already?
Like literally zip.
Like, you're not the only ones moving to the UK, You're not. That's the first problem.
I had to take in a deep breath there because it is so aggravating. Everyone just seems to, and what annoys me the most about it is the fact that most of the things that they're talking about is actually bullcrap.
It's nonsense.
Absolute nonsense.
Because if you are not ready to come and face the life, stay.
You're better off being there.
It's that easy.
Because it will definitely be difficult for you if you've not got a game plan, you've not got a focus, you've not put pen to paper to actually say, right, once I get here, I'm moving into a different country. Obviously, there are going to be different expectations. Crying out loud. But pen to paper, make sure you've got a plan for the next couple of years.
Facts.
Not once you've just gotten in on a plane and then landed in the UK. It's like, oh my God, life in the UK. Oh, I'm suffered. Paperwork.
You need 30 jobs, you need 40 jobs, you need this, you need hours.
It's like, what is wrong with you?
You're not the only tribe, you're not the only country that is coming to this place. Shut your trap.
Shame.
There are gazillion and one people that come into the UK every now and again. You don't see them chatting shit.
There's been people in the UK since God donkey years. Nobody.
I've always had uncles and aunties back in the day. You barely hear shit about them
Nobody's
saying,
complaining.
they don't even complain. They don't just say shit about life in the UK. You just know that, you have a relative in the UK.
Get on with it.
Nobody's telling you shit about what's going on. They just get on with business.
I feel like what's happening is most of these people are leaving because obviously the situation, maybe the situation, the Japa syndrome is affecting people because most of them are leaving because they just want to leave Nigeria because they're feeling like obviously the country is not serving them anymore.
Yeah.
And once they're leaving, they're not planning. It's like maybe someone's just encouraged them and told them, oh, all you've got to do is don't worry. Once you get to the UK, just get a job, you'll do this. They've sugar-coated things to them and made them think it's just a land of once you walk in, you pick money on the streets. No, the difference is their values here, and they have a value system, and that's the reason why we've got to work, earn your money, and then do what you need to do. As long as you're doing that, you're good. You're ace.
It takes a bit of time, yeah. When you move into a new city or a new place, it takes a bit of time to grow. You need to grow into the system. It's like you saying, many people from America come to Nigeria. and you just expect them to just understand the system. It takes a bit of time for them to like now start to see, okay, this person is trying to cheat me, this person is trying to, it's the same anywhere you go in the world. Yeah, it's a different ball game. It's like you have to work, you have to put in the hours, you have to put in the work for you to actually live up. If you don't do it,
it will definitely be tough. And then
because it's
so embarrassing. And it's the Nigerians that do it the most. They just set up this ring light, put their phones on, and it's like, you won't believe what happened to me today. I just walked from Kilimanjaro to this one. I just did this and I just did that. And guess what? The cold was over. It happened.
Shut up already.
The hell. You know, and it's...
They're so annoying. Like,
so
the stories are so silly. Like, you're not the only country that is moving in here. That's the one that's mind-blowing.
The Jamaicans, Kenyans, Indians,
Pakistanis, they also have more Indians than you can ever dream of having, because they have the population, they have everything. But they can be like 500 in one house. But you never hear anybody talking about, India's chatting, life is
setting up their ring lights.
I don't even bring in more people, hush. But we were just there, chatting, just
opening our mouths and just
running riot. Can we we need to actually. And that's why you blame these niggas talking about, look at that guy now. Because of the treatment, because there are so many Nigerians in the country. He just were chatting on BBC, carelessly. Just talking about, no, they don't really want to go to school. They want to, what the fuck was that?
It's just embarrassing. Sometimes you watch these videos and you watch these things and then you're just cringing, like, why must you
talk about the UK and life? Just focus on your stories or whatever.
But the people that are actually in the UK, it's embarrassing. It's like, what? Because other people are watching this. It's not just Nigerians that are watching it, other people. So when obviously I'm proud of the fact that I'm Nigerian.
I'm proud of it.
I feel embarrassed saying it when I come across or see people that do things like this. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. The element of it that really annoys me is the fact that these people are used to cutting corners. So because they've come into a country where they have a system that actually works, where you actually have to work for your money, actually have to do the right thing, they have a problem with it. And that's why they start doing shit. So this is what you have for me.
You want to chat shit, can you stay off the camera? Like, don't put it on your socials. You can chat shit all you want, right? Don't put it out there because the world is watching.
Well, these people don't feel embarrassed.
Like the first time you say japa. These people are not so stupid. You might think they're stupid, right? Freaking see that thing. They see all the things. They have Nigerians that are even working in this place that don't even want you people to come. You just focus on keeping it hush, bring people, work around the system, make the system work for you. Don't work against the system.
Exactly.
Like, just open your mouth to just say, this is what's happening now.
Respect yourself.
This is what's going on. Bro.
Nobody forced you. That's the worst part. Nobody.
You sell all your property to come to
just what I'm sleeping at the train station. They told me that if I come out on Friday, what? Oh, I was told that if I do this, I will do that, and at the end of the day, I was stranded. What was your plan when you were leaving? What was
the plan? Is just sugar,
pick money on the streets.
So it's just I'm going abroad. My family is going to trust me. It's going to take you 5 solid years, 6 years for your feet to even.
I feel actually so lucky. I actually feel it can take less. It's just if you're willing to, if you're willing to do what you need to do the right thing. Once you come in, and make sure, because most of the times once they come in, they want to go through the fast route. They just want, right, I'm in the country now. I just want to be here permanently. I just want to find a way to stay here forever. I don't want to go back to one. It doesn't work like that. Obviously, it
takes a bit of time.
You have to there's a procedure, there's a process.
Of course.
Make sure you're doing the right thing. Make sure you're going through the process and you're going through the system. You can't bypass any.
You can't cut corners.
If you do cut corners, you get caught, and then things continue to get difficult for you. So make sure that you're doing the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, that's when you tend to have problems. That's the moment you start saying, "Oh my God, my certificate of sponsorship got cancelled," or you find it difficult to find accommodation, or you're finding it difficult to find a job. that's because you've not done the right thing. Obviously, don't take my, I'm not saying that it can't be challenging for some people. It can be challenging for some people because it's not easy peasy, but you have to do what you got to do.
A lot of people haven't done their research about these. Before you go somewhere, right? Before I go to any country, before I pick up my passport and say, oh,
You have to do research.
you have to check where you're going to. At least know a few words in the language, just so you don't just get there and you're stuck. Because there's one thing for you to go to a country where they don't even speak English. How do you navigate, right? And for you, you're lucky. We're all lucky. Oh, they speak English here, so at least you can read. Some people don't even, and then you come here and you fake an accent. The accent is not accenting, but you're trying to communicate. Just the Nigerian accent you have, use that now. Use that accent like that. Why are you trying to? You not sound funny. You think they don't know that?
That accent is the funniest.
After 2 months, you just came. You're already sounding like top boy. So you got to run that. 2 months.
Like
Shit.
yeah. How can you mimic? Can you give the viewers a bit of a demonstration?
Trust me, I have no idea. I don't know how to.
I can try, but it wouldn't come out right. It's like, yeah, I want to go to. Yeah, you want me to come to office tomorrow? I come to office tomorrow. Yeah, no problem about that. Me and you, we work together.
Yeah, it's. But it's not just taking easy.
Like,
These people, if you have a Nigerian accent, it doesn't bother them as long as you get the job done.
as long as you're audible, you can speak fluently. That's it.
Bro, your English is even if it's
It's the least of the problem.
that's not the problem. When shouldn't bother anybody though. Like, just get on with it. If you're speaking that you know how to speak, crack on, man. But as long as you get the work done, you put your head down, you're ready to put in the work, right? It's just taking you a few years, but because unless maybe you want, no matter how fast you are in this place, you cannot be faster than the system. The system will still show you that okay, you need to take a bit of time because you can't just up and leave.
Yeah, it don't
It
work.
doesn't work like that.
No, you have to make sure that once you're leaving the country, and I think where people have a problem is once they've left their home country, especially when it comes to Nigeria, because they're making do of, like they're letting go of certain things that they've got back home.
Yeah.
When they come here, it's like they can't go back. It's like they're in limbo. They can't go back. They can't go forward. So they're stuck.
Another thing is the people back home need to take it easy on the people that have traveled. That's another problem.
The pressure.
There's a lot of pressure. I need to send money back home. Please, if you're at home and your family have just traveled, they're just relocated, be cool.
Give them
Use the bit of time, let them first settle. Allow them settle.
They'll get to you.
Easy. They will surely reach out. They'll surely try and report. Allow them. So pressure is too much. People are crying in silence. Forget the fine picture. The only thing that they have in this country is fine picture. Every other thing is hard. There's only fine picture. This is not Yankee. The UK is not America or Canada. UK is a very solid, rigid system. For them to leave Europe, you should know what that means. Brexit was no joke. So you should not be playing around with coming to the UK
and thinking you can just think it, once I just infiltrate the system, everything will be easy peasy for me. Or you have a contract to show up at work and you just think one day you're not going to show up at work. I guarantee you that you'll be getting a letter.
You can't be lazy.
You're definitely getting a letter. You can't be lazy.
You can't be lazy and be.
Yeah, it's hard.
The system has already is there for you to work.
And you'll enjoy it. If you follow the procedure, if you follow the process, 100% you'll enjoy it. The only thing you probably wouldn't enjoy is the weather, because I don't enjoy winter and I don't enjoy it when it's too hot as well. But when it comes to the weather, you
trust me, the weather they love. People that haven't seen snow, they need the
true.
The weather is fantastic.
I feel when I mean the weather, the only part that I don't like as much is when it comes to when it starts getting dark about 4 or 5 o'clock, and then it's like black. That's the only.
I said people love it.
Some people
love the weather. Like someone like me, it doesn't bother me.
I love it when it's cool though. I love it when it's cool. I just can't stand it when it's hot, because it's hot like scorching like Niger hot, but it's not. It's just for a few days. I hate it when it's super hot.
It doesn't bother me. Winter, summer, whatever it is, as long as I have a roof over.
But you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
Guys, please, the whole idea of this is just stop chatting on the internet. Life in the UK is tough. We all know it's not rice and beans. It's not just relax and everything will be sweet, or you just come and make it tomorrow.
Things people are telling them, and that because the rate and the level of people that are leaving the country is like at the speed of light.
It's about that time. It's Nigeria's not working, so you don't blame anybody for Japan. It's bound. That's what it is, right? It's what it is. Japan is, come on, why not, right? But at the end of the day, guys, take it easy.
Yeah, but when you're Japan, you should also make sure that you're doing it with sense, innit?
Yes, but you can't.
And people are doing it with no hope. It's like, you don't want to be a refugee though.
Yeah, but you don't blame them though. I'd rather be a refugee than, I don't know. Nigeria is just tough.
Bad.
Nigeria is just bad. It's bad. But at the same time, we're not saying if you had a decent life in Nigeria, somebody like me, I have always been Team Nigeria because my life wasn't too bad in Nigeria. And I keep saying it.
Because
if you have a decent life in Nigeria, don't think about Japan. Don't even think about it. Let it not cross your mind, because you get here and it's all fugazi. It's all just picture and vibes. Because before you bag a decent job here, you're the minority of the minority. Yes. Just get that one first.
Minority of minority.
You are not in the scheme of things. I can break it down if you want to know, but you are the minority. Yes. You don't even want to know, because especially from that country, it's crazy. Because we have the British people, we have the Europeans, then we have other Europeans, because there are different levels in the Europe now. We have the other Europeans, then we have maybe Americans and other continents, right? Then you now come to Africa. In the Africa, we are the least.
Yeah, but in terms of that, I kind of disagree, because it depends on the person. Like when I relocated to the UK, I didn't stay that long before I got a job. I feel like...
No, that's not my point. My point is, in the grand scheme of things, we are the minority. If we're going to hire somebody,
they'll go first.
They will prefer.
Okay.
Because first, you don't have the qualification. First things first, you're not qualified for the job because you don't have the experience.
Yeah.
So how do you bag a job? It takes a bit of time. You have to start from somewhere. And wherever you're going to start from, you might be doing better off in life. That's my point. So don't leave what you're doing saying, oh, Japan.
Especially if you have if you have a good thing going for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if you have a decent thing going on in Japan,
and decent is,
trust me, you are doing very well.
When it comes to decent is definitely questionable, because there's decent in what I think you're talking about is something that is really, really good, that's grounded in Nigeria.
Yeah, something that's giving you
not just irregular.
Something that's giving you decent funds every month. Something that can pay your bills, your day to day. You don't have to really, really struggle.
And you're not struggling as much. If you have that,
that's the old advice. Don't Japan. It's not.
I feel that people have different reasons why they do, regardless of whether they have a decent job or they've got decent pay, because most of them are leaving because of healthcare system. Some of them are leaving because of basic social amenities. So it's not just because they want to
let me rephrase. If you can afford the basic things, you can travel, you can afford good healthcare in another country. The basic, some things that you know that you can pack with a Nigerian passport, right? It's just a Niger. Do you understand? It's not do or die. As long as you have a decent job in Nigeria, trust me, you'll be alright, you'll be fine. Coming here is just a waste of time.
I think it's for people. I don't think it's a waste of time. That's not true.
It's a complete waste of time.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so
I don't think it's
from a man's standpoint, right?
Maybe
you've had a family. Hold on, fam. From a man's standpoint, right? You have a family. You've had a business. Maybe you have a business that's bringing you a decent amount every month, right? You have to close. Obviously, you close your business now. You close that business, sell everything, come here. and then you start doing care.
Well, we're talking about people that they've done their research. There's some people that actually relocate, and then when they do relocate, they get good jobs, they're fine. So, but when you come here and you're coming to you up, and to me, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a care job, but if you do go,
the whole argument is if you have something decent.
Exactly, yes, that's the whole argument.
Why are you coming?
However, some people have different reasons why they are coming. It's not just because, like you said, if you're hacking it, if you're able to go to like countries and go for healthcare, but why should they? That's my opinion.
It's not working. These are things that we don't have.
That's the reason why they leave. Because if Nigeria's not working, what's the point of something to a different country?
What if you leave and you're not able to get the basics because you don't have enough?
Yeah, but what's the point of leaving the country just to try? It's more expensive then. It's more expensive because if they have to go to...
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
I totally get what you're saying, but long and short is last. Nobody's saying don't Japa if you can afford it. But when you come here off your phone, don't run on that ring light and start chatting shit. That's the whole argument. The argument is don't come online, start chatting shit.
That's the thing.
Because we dropped our own 2 cents. I've dropped my own 2 cents. If you have something decent going for you, guys, stick with it.
I just feel I'm not against my 2 cents. I'm not against people leaving the country. The only thing is when you're leaving, make sure you have a plan. Don't leave without a plan, because when you don't have a plan, that's when you tend to suffer, and that's when you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, that's when you tend to feel like having like a burst out, and then, well, some people tend to go to the internet and then they want to start saying, but if you had a plan, even if you're going through some struggles or some challenges, you'll go through it, but you don't necessarily have to come out and start saying, oh my God.
Also, if you know you want to come, try and visit first. Try and come, touch this. See if you like it here first before you even start to invest your time in saying you want to Japan. You can visit. The visit is even easy. You can spend a couple months. You can spend a few weeks. Stay with friends. Let them show you what the UK is about. Then if it's something you know that you want to do and you're excited about it, why not JP? But if you're not feeling it like that, just always come. Once you get that one visa, you always just renew that shit and keep coming. It's easy. But you see that school coming to the UK based on, I want to relocate. See, when you get the school, you finish, you get post-study. After your post-study, if you don't get a job that is going to keep you, sponsor you, almost straight to Nigeria, you can't be illegal here. So you need to check all these things, make sure.
Well, there's some people that are illegal, speaking of that.
Yeah, illegal, but how do you navigate? When police, you see police, you'll be moving from when you just know that it's trouble. So you don't want, or immigration, you just be running up and down. You don't need that type of energy, trust me.
Exactly. So on that note, speaking of people that always put their ring lights on to speak on life in the UK.
It's weird because our ring lights
stuck to it. Thank you.
Our ring light is all right now. Hey, we're trying to advise and just like drop our 2 cents, but please think about it logically.
Your take home today is make sure you have a plan. Nobody says you shouldn't come to the UK. You can come to the UK. The UK is a lovely place. I enjoy it here. I've been living here for a long time. And another thing is, do not think it is an easy journey.
Yes,
it's not an easy journey. Do you do it all? Why? Why?
It's pretty well. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Honestly, we'll talk about it, but it's not my...
Not your piece of cake, and it's not your cup of tea.
Nah, it's not. But it's what it is. We're not stuck, but we're just like, we're living. It's there for the living. You have to take your opportunities and just run with it. So, hey, guys, don't sleep on this. But honestly, if you're going to talk about Nigeria, please, even those people in school, right? If you're going to talk about Nigeria, please say the good things. I've been in situations, when you're in uni and stuff, people are just chatting, Nigeria, the government is so bad. Trust me, it's the PR. However you sell yourself is how people perceive you. If you sell Nigeria as dead, people will all over the globe see that how dead is Nigeria? Ghana just left, like in December. Come on. guys, brace yourselves now. Like people are falling back to Africa. Africa is not as bad as we sell it. Oh, the young government is back there. What are we doing as a community to sell it?
There's many other countries that got bad government. So
there are too many. Yankee is corrupt. Every other place is corrupt. But how together are we as a people is how we sell ourselves to these guys is how they will perceive us. If we come here, the narrative they are selling already is not great. So if we come and spoil it even more, we're stuck with
you're on your own. Right, on that note, we would like to use this opportunity to sign out for our podcast today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Michael.
See you later.
Guys, later. Bye, guys. Bye.